When the young women subsequently arrived in Hamburg, they were relieved of their passports and sent to work in shabby backstreet brothels in the Keats. The scroats carried on like this for years until we got wind of it. The usual. Somehow, no one ever notices until way too late when women or children are being abused. Nobody ever notices in time. I can't make up for the fact that we left the women hung out to dry for so long. But I'm going to be more prepared for this trial than I've been in my entire life. Those lousy arseholes are going to be facing the most merciless state prosecutor that a bunch of lousy arseholes has ever faced. When I'm done with them, they'll curse the day they ever got the idea of trading in people. The women we found in a dark flat on Kastanienallee had been treated like slaves. They were all ill. The clients had been allowed to use them without condoms at €30 ago, and they'd all left them some nice memento or other. On top of which, 4 of the 5 women had infected wounds on their bodies and faces, and 2 had children who lived in this hell with them. Sometimes, the faces of the dead follow me, but that usually stops after 2 or 3 nights. The faces of these young women have been visiting me in my dreams for 6 weeks now. The fear in all their eyes, desperate, degraded, beaten, and the way the children stared, as if on one hand they didn't understand any of it, but on the other they understood everything. Was that life? That shabby, dark hole? My phone rings. It's Bruckner. "Rottenburger sort, boss," he says. "We're just setting off. Coming?" He sounds flustered. Calabretta's still on holiday, and Faller's position is yet to be filled. Inspectors Bruckner and Schuler are on their own, up to their arses in stress the entire time. "Course I'm coming," I say. "What's going on?" "Body parts," he says. "We don't have the details yet." "Where?" "The Bilverda Bay Barrier. Want a lift?" "I'll be with you in 5. I switch off the fan, grab my cigarettes, my lighter and my sunglasses, and walk out. I ponder phoning Calabretta. Body parts might prove a bit much. If I call him, he'll break off his holiday. If I don't call him, I'll be the senior investigating officer till he gets back. I don't call him. Summer retreat, Rothenburg sort. Bruckner's taken charge at the crime scene. He's asking the questions. I'm not so keen on talking anyway. Schuler has disappeared off behind a police car for a moment and is clearly getting shot of his breakfast. I light a cigarette. Socko are still sealing off the area. They'll shoo me away in a minute. I'm loitering on a strip of grass that runs down to the water. There's a solitary mansion behind me. The house is in good condition, painted a bright yellow, the new windows gleaming in the sun. The garden's more like a small park. I didn't know there were people with money in this neck of the woods. There's another mini mansion a little further on, smaller, not quite as grand, more delicate, like a summer retreat. But it's also had a fresh coat of white paint not too long ago. Opposite, there's a decaying old shipyard with junk piled everywhere.